on my expansion. A few drones there, not too bad.
Alright. So, still just seeing the same layout.
Not
Nothing.
teching up at all, the Protoss player.
It's just trying to go for mass stalkers with 4 gateways.
And at this point, I pretty much stopped building the roaches. They're probably my last few, and I transition into hydras and lings to counter the stalkers.
Alright, and just scouting out there with the Zergling just to see what sort of defense is going on. And so we've seen think that we can just see two. Yep, we've just seen the two photon cannons there. So we don't know that there's even more behind it. So just retreating a bit there. Alright, and still.
So critical for me to have these two watchtowers at the moment so I can see whenever his men move out towards my base.
Without these watchtowers, just so much, all this would just be completely invisible. So we wouldn't. Yeah, we would have no idea. Yeah. And there they are.
Okay,
So,
yep, got my second gas down to support the hydras.
seeing a little bit of activity.
I haven't really been building much men lately though.
So finally seeing a Twilight Council go down. So that might finally see Blink being researched here.
It's possibly much too late for Blink though. I mean, he could have had it earlier. He could have been harassing my minerals.
Alright. And really, we just need more gateways for the Protoss player here, because 4 is just not enough.
How's his saturation? Is he got enough? That's enough for 8 gateways. 2 bases fully saturated.
And here we go. Yep, we're finally seeing Blink. It's being chrono boosted. And finally, 2 more gateways. So we might be seeing a turnaround for the Protoss player.
Still not taking up at all to a Stargate or a robotics facility.
No. So it's just sticking with the mass stalkers. Alright.
Probes going crazy. That is a lot of probes. Let's go to the income. 55 of 2 bases. That's not too bad.
So
probably
really
needs to transfer a few to the expansion though.
So yeah, we could see some pylons go down and then just mass zealots for a bit, because he's got a lot of minerals that he can just waste there.
Mass Zealot would do okay against my Zerglings as well.
So,
but I'm confident with that army. That's a nice amount of Hydras.
Alright. So there's nothing going on with all of these drones. Probes.
Speed up.
Okay, so really, that is just a waste of population at the moment.
He really needs to take this one, I'd say. Is that a gold?
Yes, that gold is a high yield expansion, so. Yep.
My men sort of not doing anything, which is not great.
And that blink is being researched now, so there's a nice lot of stalkers there, but yeah, still nothing happening with these probes, which is just not good for the Protoss player at all.
And I'm attacking the back door here.
And we're seeing these rocks go down, and Protoss player has seen this, and seen this with the pylon here that he's had down the whole game.
My men in just such a bad position, so run up and then turn around. Yes, to engage.
Alright. Now that's a nice lot of stalkers, so.
This is a pretty even battle, actually. Losing a lot of men myself.
And there we see the blinkers finally being put into use.
He's got to blink away these low HP ones, though. That's just bad micro.
So we've seen, it's just.
So a good choice for me to go with the Hydras there, I believe.
Yeah. Being reinforced with the warp gates, just sending them back so they're not in the heat of battle straight away.
And blinking aggressively there.
Alright, and so these two Hydralisks just retreating back until they can
Get
come back with the larger force. Okay, and these stalkers are just gonna be demolished. And what is this? We've finally
Yeah,
seen
what is this?
all of these probes from up here just finally get moved down.
Going for their morning jog.
Alright, I think it would have been smarter to just lay down a Nexus first or something, then bring them out later, because they are just going to get torn apart.
And they actually escaping that, or
They're just sitting there.
just chilling out.
Um,
And will I intercept them?
Here we go.
That
And
is
we've just
good.
seen these. Right, these Hydralisks are just taking them out. So it is very, very bad for the Protoss player. Alright, and so we want to take down this pylon so that they don't have, the Protoss player doesn't have any view.
Just working at my base there, I think, and accidentally letting my men wander off. Not
So
too much damage done to me.
really, really don't want to be attacking from this front. So we'll come around through the back, and we should see some photon cannons or something just being laid down here just for a bit of defense. But no, we're just continuing with the Stalkers. And of course these Hydralisks are just so good against the Stalkers, so they are just being wiped out.
That's right. I did lose quite a bit of men though, so
There's still nothing really left for the Protoss player.
and seeing all those probes go over there, I was a bit unsure as to whether he did have another base. So I was a bit worried that he might have 3 bases down and I'd only have 2, but
we see that one of the warp gates is just unpowered, and so is the Twilight Council, which doesn't really make much of a difference. But yeah, so we're down to 5 gateways.
he definitely needed to get a couple of Colossi out against the Hydras though, just to wipe them up.
Yeah, but
Wipe.
seen no attacking from the Protoss player all game, so
GG.
There's a GG.
And he has left the game a little prematurely.